and now we are live on the different channels, uh,
Wow.
being Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and people can start to watch. It always takes some time before people start watching because the system takes time. Uh,
Mm.
but ja, ik ga even schakelen naar het Nederlands. Hè. Zoals we zeiden van, eigenlijk kunnen we het in
Ja,
het Nederlands doen en we kunnen het in het Engels doen. Maar goedenavond iedereen die kijkt naar deze Hypnotic Live. Vanavond hebben we een heel bijzondere gasten. Zie Jan. Ik ben super blij van haar te mogen verwelkomen op Hypnotic dit jaar. Een woordje van dank ook nog naar Christophe Dirks, die ons in contact heeft gebracht met elkaar. En ons op die manier ertoe brengt dat we samen live zijn deze avond. En binnen 6 weken, om precies te zijn, elkaar ook voor het eerst live ontmoeten in Gent. Goedenavond, Zie. Stel jij,
goedenavond.
goedenavond.
Ja,
Stel jij
goedenavond
jezelf,
iedereen.
ja, heel goed. Stel jij jezelf eventjes voor aan de mensen die kijken en daarna gaan we gewoon lekker babbelen.
Goed, ik probeer een beetje in Nederlands. Ik
Mhm.
spreek een beetje Nederlands. En misschien straks spreek ik terug naar Engels.
Dus helemaal oké. Perfectly fine.
Zo, bedankt Nena en bedankt Christophe en iedereen en allemaal SP'ers en SP practitioners. Ik ben SP Simpson Protocol practitioner in België. Ik woon in Antwerpen nu. Ik
Mhm.
kwam van China van 2007.
Oké, al lang.
17 jaar geleden, ja, spreek een beetje Nederlands. Niet zo wel goed.
Mhm.
Yeah, I came to study Master of Product Innovation and Entrepreneurship,
Oké.
and I work here since after I graduated. So my story comes from, let's say, more than 12 years ago. I just had an inner call say, you're going to do something else. And this is the work you're doing, you're loving, and but in the future, you're doing something else. So I worked for a trading company until now, actually, work as a content manager. Well, in the
Oké.
beginning, I worked as sales and then
Ja.
a lot of different, and now a content manager. I'm doing the trading between Europe and China, Asia, and sometimes America, South America to Asia. So
Nice.
I had a nice job and a busy job, and I'm still having this job. But like more than 12 years ago, or maybe 13 years ago, I don't remember. So I suddenly had a click that I just feel so interested about hypnosis books.
Oké.
And it was amazing because it was the first time I observed human beings' life, like generations. And when you are
Mhm.
in trance, you can really observe the other people's in the book. Eh? So I was thinking, wow, that's a tool. That's absolutely the tool to help people.
Mhm.
And I just knew it. So I read the books, and so then afterwards, I finally last 4 years, I started to become a hypnotherapist myself. So I
Oké.
become the SP Simpson Protocol practitioner in Belgium, and now I'm also a SP trainer in Chinese for the Chinese hypnotherapist.
Wow.
So
That's really interesting. So, yeah, very fascinating. And you started with the Simpson Protocol. You hold on to it. From what I hear, it's a very nice protocol. I also adore it. Why particularly, or was this coincidental that you started with the Simpson Protocol?
well, I learned myself hypnosis, let's say from the books. I just
Yeah.
read the story for years. And then one day I suddenly started to think, okay, let's go for it. First, I want to try. Uh, to be the trans myself. So I started to search, and I don't know why. I just look it up, and okay, that's a very nice lady, and she's from Canada, and she's SP, and actually she's from Belgium originally.
She has Belgian roots indeed, yes.
I didn't know, but then the moment she started to introduce SP, Simpson Protocol, I just had the click that that's it. So that's the tool you help yourself, because basically as a hypnotherapist, you don't do anything. You don't do any judgment. It's a client bring themselves in a trance, and the client's superconscious mind, or you can say the inner wisdom, whatever you can name it, that helps themselves to heal themselves. Then I say, wow, actually, that's it. Because everybody, we have this ability to heal themselves. And that's the tool for everybody. And I just had a click immediately. So I learned. Afterwards, I become the SP practitioner.
Very nice. And that's indeed the nice thing. Maybe there are people watching who don't know what the Simpson Protocol is, because maybe there are people watching, because that happens, who don't know anything about hypnosis. So if you would be able to explain a bit what the hypnosis is, and then particularly with the Simpson Protocol, what's special about it? Because I did hear you say the fact that without judgment, and that's the most beautiful thing, right? Without judgment,
Yeah,
just accompany a person to get into a state where and heal themselves. That's indeed what it does, right? But what
yeah.
makes it different from other things you have read? Because you have done a lot of reading, and then you got to know the Simpson Protocol.
That's
What was so
amazing.
fascinating?
What you asked, just amazing question, because I'm perfect example for a lot of people who are new for therapy or hypnosis therapy, because I don't have a background like most of the hypnotherapists. I just learn myself, and I believe, because I have the background come from China, and I believe everybody are equal.
Okay, very beautiful. Yes.
And I believe whatever your face look like, your skin or how you look like, it doesn't matter, because we are everybody the same actually.
Mm-hmm.
So this bring me to this Simpson protocol, the connection.
Yeah.
Well, and the hypnosis is just such a natural state of mind. You just do it every day. You just didn't know it. If you
Mm-hmm.
believe something or you don't believe something, you are actually in trance. So most time we are in trance, you just didn't realize it. So why not use this trance mind, kind of mind hypnosis, to help yourself, to bring you where you want to go? And the Simpson protocol is so amazing tool. Well, it's very easy to use it, no judgment. You just guide the conscious mind, well, your super conscious mind of the client, and just let the super conscious mind do the work for the client.
Mm-hmm.
And how to communicate is that you communicate with the super conscious mind of the client with the ideomotor response, and yes and no, and well, most of the time they will move the hand. Sometimes they even speak out. And so it's very easy. Let the superconscious mind of the client guide the session. So for me, it takes all the heavy stuff out from my shoulder, and the result,
Mm-hmm.
the outcome is amazing, amazing, and so easy to use. So
It
that's
definitely
how I
is.
had the
I
feeling. Yeah.
remember because I'm also trained. Yeah. Wait, there is some delay on the line. I notice.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. I I remember the first time because I'm also trained in the Simpson Protocol, and I love to work with it. Uh, And the first session I had, I first thought, because if you are a hypnotist yourself and you get hypnotized by a colleague, your consciousness kind of wants to follow what the protocol is like. And I remember that I thought, but these are just a bunch of questions until weeks later, because I worked on being more self-confident and especially not the self-confidence, but have my self-worth, that I could really feel that. Yeah, because I had that really down. And then a few weeks later, because I used to be very nervous to do a presentation and stand in front of a public to tell about hypnosis and things like that. And a few weeks later, I had a presentation and it went like a knife through the butter. And after the presentation, I had something like, whoa, all these questions worked after all. Because I really felt completely at ease, felt like, yeah, this is my place where and that was new to me.
Yeah. Well, even in the session, it's a blip bit. Can you hear me? So
yeah, the connection, it's reconnecting.
yeah, even you are in a session, your conscious mind is interfering. It doesn't matter because
Exactly.
the conscious mind, it doesn't matter. It's your super conscious mind do the work for you, and they know exactly. Well, it's part of you. Know exactly what you want to achieve and what the outcome is. Yeah, amazing sometimes comes from after the session. And you realize that, wow, that's it. That's how powerful it is. And also the mind also shifted.
Yeah, it definitely does. And yeah, it took some
The
time
mindset
before I
is
realized
different.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the ease people experience also, they are really relaxed when they come out of the session and really feel, I can breathe again if they come with a particular problem, right?
Yeah, it's how people can just transfer from like themselves. They're gonna the biggest change actually is not the hypnotherapist tells them. You're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, what you're gonna receive, what you're gonna feel. No, 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 no. The biggest change is the client find the inner power by themselves. And it's nothing to do with the hypnotherapist, with the practitioner. It's a client, they really changed from inside out and really find it the connection with themselves, with their higher self or higher mind or in like superconscious mind. They're tuned in, just like the radio. They're tuned in with your higher consciousness and they feel the power within. That's a shift from themselves.
Yeah, it is. And that's the
Yeah,
beauty of the Simpson Protocol, right? It's really
indeed.
empowering people themselves to change.
Yeah,
We are just accompanying the person, because it really does make a big difference with this, because it's not a non-directive hypnosis session, right? The Simpson Protocol, you are not deciding as a hypnotherapist what will change or how it will
no,
change or which suggestion you give. You don't give any suggestion, even you just ask questions, and the problem gets solved or the situation changes. It's amazing what that does indeed. I love it a lot as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yeah. And then as you are Chinese,
Mhm.
um, you know about Chinese medicine as well, and then you uh, kind of mix this with the knowledge of the Chinese medicine, which is also very
Well,
rich.
this comes to the program. Actually, I want to deliver to the world. Well,
Okay.
start with the SP, and you learned SP, Nina. But for the people who doesn't know SP, it's a protocol. Also, you easy to help the client who is not in your office, like
Mm-hmm.
through the surrogate. So this comes to the easy part that even the client don't come to you, you can help this client from his family or his mom or his dad or his girlfriend or like this. So this comes to me that why not use this protocol to help the people's partner? And I can also do the self-surrogate as myself to help my partner or the client's partner. So this start with the concept. So this come to the couple therapy program. I'm helping the people. So there is 5 parts.
Yeah.
The part 1 use SP to help this client itself
Mm-hmm.
and also help their partner or both of them together.
Mm-hmm.
So this is typical SP session to help individually or a joint session, a joint hypnosis session, a couple, they connect together if their superconscious allowed.
Yeah. Yeah, because there has to be permission also from the superconscious and from the conscious of the people as well, right?
Yes, it's amazing how the couples, they are in the session, they are in the trance together. It's just beautiful, amazing.
I can imagine.
Yeah, because first of all, you help them already individually,
Mm-hmm.
and they already help a lot of stuff themselves, the patterns, and then afterwards they come together in the joint session most of the time in the end, and then you're gonna help them both together and just let their superconscious mind guide them to where they want to go. And
Wow.
then that's the second part.
Mm-hmm.
And third part also that because in the couple therapy, we all been there. You understand? It's most of the time is the opposite attraction. So which means you are completely the opposite of your
Partner.
partner.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a lot of stuff need to work it out.
Mm-hmm.
So this also comes to the third part, whether they want to understand themselves, why they are different,
Mm-hmm.
and which part they are different. And this is called sexuality personality. This is also inspiration by another hypnotherapist, which I learned from this part from the other. But it's combined with the superconscious mind and the other sexuality personality. Why why your partner do this and why you do that? So it's completely different with you and why. You understand yourself and understand that. And then you guide the session with your superconscious mind to help you to understand.
Uh-huh.
And then this fourth part is that to understand your love language. And a lot of people we know, yes, the love language is how you love people. Maybe it's not the same with the other people love. It's not the same. Maybe he doesn't want you to love that way. And then the last part is to combine the the ancient Chinese um, system of relationship. We have 7 types.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Oh,
people, they
no.
come to this life to learn
Mm-hmm.
through the relationships with yourself, through the relationship with your family, the parents, the kids, your spouse, and friends, your colleagues. We learn from relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So these 7 types of relationship is specific talking about relationship, about intimacy. So means
Mm-hmm.
you and your partner. And most people in the marriage, then you can say you are in that category.
Mm-hmm.
So there are 7 types. And then you will curious, okay, what type I am?
Mm-hmm.
And then on these 7 types, you also, for example, you are in one relationship, then what kind of score you are
Okay.
between 30 people less than 30, very rare, and to 90, for example.
Okay. Yeah.
So just for example, more than 90, you just love everybody. You like with a big love. You're more focused about give the service to love everybody.
To others. Yeah.
So this category of the 30 and 40 and 50, and you will know what kind of score you are in and whether you still want to go learn in your relationship. Of course, everybody want, and most
Mm-hmm.
people, you are in a relationship, you are learning to update your score, or you want to break the pattern. So it's kind of this all this information is also, it's not I invented, it's also I
Mm-hmm.
learned from the Asian culture and also the medium. They get the information from the system, also downloaded from the higher consciousness.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this kind of combination is a whole program to help the people who are in the struggling
Wow.
about the relationships, or they just want to get more consciously awareness about whether this relationship can be improved, not just, but more like, okay, I understand, I
Mm-hmm.
accept, or I want to improve my relationship.
Yeah.
So, or in the case you realize how different you are, then you can also have the friendly separation. It's all kind of circumstance is come to of these 5 steps, then
Uh-huh.
you come to in the end that, or you become work together, uh,
Mm-hmm.
or in each apart individually, but still perfectly you
In
work the best version of you in either circumstance.
Wow.
You work the best version or in your relationship or the best version of you. So the whole program is really walk in step by step with the client or clients.
Wow. It seems that that's really sounding very fascinating to me, really.
Yeah, Leila, imagine how many clients came to your office and our office say the story about their parents, how
Mm-hmm.
they get affected by their parents.
Mm-hmm.
And imagine these parents is a client of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're gonna be different, and then their kids are different.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Because this, yeah, with this constellation also and the impact of trauma throughout generations and all these things, it's fascinating. Oh, nice, this program you have. I really want to know more about it.
Yeah, I know. It's just amazing.
Yeah,
And also the most important is when you work, you help the people, you're so happy.
of course.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
amazing. Like amazing feeling. Like they come out together in a session. Like it's like joy, not happy, but joy.
Right.
They're so sure.
Really nice. Yeah. You also mentioned the love languages. Is this based on the book of the five love
Yes, yes.
languages?
A lot of therapists they know. So the love language, that's a part of the program. That's just a tiny piece
Yeah,
of the
yeah, tiny
program.
part. Yeah.
And even the sexual personality, that's also from another book called Relationship Strategy. That comes from the John Campus, Dr. John Campus.
Okay. Yeah.
And then the love language from the Gary Campman. So
Yeah.
that's another doctor. So both of them, I got the inspiration from a lot of people and I use their knowledge, but still guided by the superconscious mind.
Mm,
So it's the
that's
client's superconscious mind guide session. All the other knowledge, remember, even the love language or the sexuality, personality is at this moment of your life.
mhm.
It can be changed.
Yeah, definitely can.
Depends on your partner, or depends on what kind of situation you are in at this moment. So
Yeah.
it's like yin and yang.
Mm-hmm.
There is never yin and yang just completely separate.
No.
We are all combined with yin and yang, not just physically, but also mentally.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. We are a package of yin and yang. So if sometimes you can shape your relationship by change your yin and yang, because
Mm.
you are anyway to match your partner unconsciously.
True.
So just to look at how you are, then you will change the relationship.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. I'm spontaneously thinking of a book also that might, maybe you also know it. It's called The Power of Attachments from Diane Poole Heller, which is also about how you learn to connect when you are a baby, and how it evolves throughout life, your attachment styles, also impacting then on relationships later on. I will bring it to you on at Hypnotic. I will bring it along.
Oh, lovely. Thank you,
You will
Ines.
love it too, I think, because it's a nice, it's very not interesting because I follow the training body-based trauma work and how your attachment also shows in how you behave and yeah, this how it is programmed, right? To see how you connect or disconnect, and when you are disconnected, which style you have in this connection. It might be a nice add to all the information you are sharing already. It sounds you're fat. I really want to hear way more about your program. It even makes me kind of losing my words out of enthusiasm. It's like, oh, this is really fascinating.
Yeah, because uh, yeah, this is a program is, well, we can say not just help the individual, because the individual also can have a relationship problem. They come to me, well, why I'm in certain pattern always, why I'm repeating, why I'm dating the same guy, or why I'm dating the same woman, why it's always the same, ah, ha, ha, ha. You
Mm.
know?
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
I do.
this typical, isn't it?
Yeah.
Until the certain day he comes from the trance, he aha moment, ah yeah, the lesson checked.
Yeah.
He realized that that's a lesson, and he gonna or she gonna really appreciate it. That's a few relationships from the past. So this is for individual also, and also for couples. Well, first you're gonna have the individual sessions with me, or with the future therapist if they learn this program, and then afterwards they have joint session together, because everybody have certain package from their shoulder. So you're gonna help your
Mhm.
own self to understand why you came now, why you behave certain behavior from your childhood, your original family, uh, and also from your previous few relationships, or yeah,
Mhm.
relationship, and also how you kind of react to rejection, how the relationship with your body. So it all kind of makes sense why you act like this. Uh, the most important is actually what I just say is not important. The most important is that once you understand the difference, then you get the, whew,
Exactly.
that's, yeah, whew, it's not
Yeah.
just me, it's a lot of people like this. That's the bedooning, that's the purpose.
It is
And then afterwards they understand themselves better,
mm-hmm.
and then they just guided by their superconscious mind, go with the flow, and then gonna behave better, but on the condition both of the people they want
Yeah.
the
Must be.
outcome in the relationship. You
Mm,
will
yeah.
never change a person they don't want to change. No, that's not. So you only can change yourself, and with zero expectation of your partner. Zero.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
That's nice.
difficult. I know. That is echt moeilijk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's really, I'm really fascinated to hear about what you are all telling, because I have this program for people who would like, couples who would like to have a baby, and in which I explain what the needs of the baby are, not what they have as expectation. I want a child, but what are the needs of that child to make sure that the child is happy? What is all of these things and then come along? And the way you describe your program, something like this, it just fits perfectly in, because it's also working as a couple to prepare the nest, the warm nest, the loving nest for the child to come, and to really go through your own stuff before the baby is there, that you don't pass it on. So I will come to Antwerp soon, I think.
This is comes back the power of SP again. You know, because the SP also have the birth program from the
Yeah,
Christoph,
that's how. Yeah,
and also have the child program, and we also have child and fertility and so many
yeah,
stuff.
exactly. Yeah, for me, they all hang together there, right? You have this preparation as a couple, the fertility, and then welcoming the baby, making the nice
Yeah.
connection in the Simpson Protocol. It's fantastic to do really nice things with that, indeed, to help people then to also go softly into labor and welcome the child also. It's fantastic how this program, indeed, how this protocol helps people to learn the self hypnosis as well, to go through a fantastic birth process, right? It's really nice, really
And you know why,
fascinating. Yeah.
Lila? You know why? Because this program is not about the hypnotherapist, it's about the client. It's
Ah,
bring the
definitely.
client's power back if they
Yeah.
want, if they want
If-
themselves.
Yeah.
So when they
Mm-hmm.
choose to change, then their power is back. They are connected within. They are guided by themselves, and they feel this tremendous love from themselves in. That's, then everything's different. If
Mm-hmm.
the client choose to change by
Mm.
themselves.
That's it really softens me when I hear you say it. But that's indeed although it's the power you give to people, it's so, yeah, it's beautiful. So thank you for these beautiful words, T. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So if people want to hear more about this,
Hmm.
they should come to Hypnotic, because that's why you will be talking about it, about this program you just talked about, right?
Yeah.
Uh, and get the opportunity to hear you tell way more about it. It's really, I will definitely be in your hall that moment.
Yeah, I have 50 minutes, isn't it? So
You have
I still
indeed.
need to
Yeah.
think, don't talk too much, because sometimes I can talk too much. I forget the
Okay.
time. I'm gonna make a PowerPoint stuff
Yeah,
to make sure I stick on the program. And
exactly.
I just want to say that even doesn't matter whether you have a therapist background, you just want to learn something new to improve yourself. It's like you're whatever newbie. I was newbie a few years ago,
Was I?
and yeah, it doesn't matter. You're gonna meet the nice people. The people have similar mind, and also you want to find it why you are struggling in some habits and why you are struggling in some whatever you are in, can be any relationships. Yeah. So there is so many experts gonna make the presentation in Hypno 2025 in Ghent. So just come and don't hesitate to buy that ticket. Just come because it's gonna change your life this time.
It will indeed. Yeah, so really looking forward. People who still want to buy a ticket, if you go to the website hypnotic.education, you find all the information about the speakers, about the tickets, about the location, and it's really a day 2 days if you prefer, because it's a whole weekend if you want. And there is even a pre-conference training for the people who would like. So everybody really welcome to connect, because that's also very important, to connect with colleagues or connect with experts. If you don't know anything about hypnosis, as T is also saying, you're really welcome. We are really embracing people who want to learn more about it. Give that opportunity to connect with people who know something already about it, or really with the experts. So everybody's welcome at Hypnotic 2025, 10 and 11th of May. So see you there. Bye.
Bye.